Hello my peeps, I am back with another necklace for the Bargain Bee Box of October. This is my second one, and I'm actually using up the rest of the beads. Oh my god, you guys. I sat through the past two videos I did, and boring. I was I was practically falling asleep. I'm like, that can't happen. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You don't want people falling asleep watching your videos or, fast forwarding through everything. So, anyway, I'm going to try and do better. But right now, we are going to get going on this necklace. I have this side already done. So I got to lay that off to the side. I've got some wire sitting here waiting for me to process. Now, I'm going to go down about a third of the way down the wire. Yes, a third. You're going to need that wire. You need extra wire when you're wrapping. And you need extra wire doing anything because there's just going to be some waste. So a third of the way down, I'm going to bend it over the pliers. So I get like a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to go up on the pliers a little further. This depends on where you have it on here, on how big your loop is going to be. And I don't want a tiny loop, and I don't want a big loop. Just something in the middle. So now we're going to bring that wire up and over the pliers. Now I have to rotate the pliers. Well, rotate them and bring them out. And then bring the wire across. See that little part right there? Oops, I got about the camera. See this little part right here where it doesn't look like it's exactly, let's see, where can I, right? Doesn't look exactly like a circle. So all I do is just tweak it back just a little bit. Bring the wire back down a little bit, and there you go. So now I'm going to keep these on here while I grab my other pliers, and we're going to loop around, and we're going to wrap our wire around the base of the wire. This is my base. Okay. Pull it off, snip it off, and tuck it in. Alright, now we're going to put on our beads. Bead number 1, and then a spacer, and our spacer looks like little barrels. Bead number 2, and then I want to keep the loops running the same, so that they're parallel with each other, not perpendicular. So we're going to make another loop. Here at the top, I want to bend it over the pliers, give us some room, because this is the part where we're going to wrap in, is this little part right here. So I'm going to bring it back here, make my loop, bring it up and over the pliers, rotate the pliers, bring the wire over, give it a little tweak, the wire down, and then we're on to our next one. Third of the way down. Excuse me, hang on. I gotta keep clearing my throat. And up and over the pliers, rotate around. See how that it's got like a little kink right there. you're just going to roll it back and then bring this down. And then wrap. I get 3 wraps. Three is about the magic number, I guess. And then if they don't, if they don't line up like this, you can always go in and squeeze, but these are good. Snip it off. Throw that away. Tuck this in. There we go. And our more beads here. Bead number 1, spacer bead, bead number 2, and now we're going to do the same thing again. Bend over the pliers. Now we're going to bend over the pliers back this way to make our loop. Rotate the pliers, bring the wire around, give it a little tweak, bring this down, and I want to keep that right there. I almost started looping it, and I don't want to loop it just yet. So we got our third one. Up and over the pliers, up and around to the other side. Give it a little tweak, bring this down, and wrap. So you're trying to get closer together there. But I can always do this. Turn it around and clip it off. And tuck it in. Tuck it in, tuck it in. All right, the loop doesn't look. There we go. And then I want to bring these together a little bit better. There we go. Pretty. Okay. Put the last of our beads on. 1, our spacer, and our last bead. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. Make a wrap loop. We are going to bend over the pliers, make a 90 degree, figure out where our loop is going to be, bring our wire up and over the pliers, rotate the pliers, bring the wire around, tweak it a little bit, and bring it back down. All right, now we're going to start assembling these. Here, I want to put these up here. Not that one on the last. Because this is white, so it doesn't really go with everything, so I'm going to put it in the back. There's something in the back of my throat. It just keeps flumming up. Alrighty. Now, we're going to start putting these together. It'll click. Should click. Snap. There we go. Jeez. Well, that distorted the loop too. Take it off. What the heck? Bring it up. Alright, I just gotta start over on this one. Get up on the wire. There we go. Alright. Let's try this again. It should snap in. There we go. There's the snap. Bent nose pliers. We're going to hang on to the loop, and then we're going to take this and wrap it. And then snip it off and back. Get it nice and close. You know, I just did this other side. Why? I turn on the camera and everything just goes, I don't know. Goes against me. Throw this away. And then this has got to get tucked in. Tuck it in. There we go. Now, straighten this out. And there's our first one. This is bad. All right, now we're gonna go up, keep going up from there. Put this in there. Snap. There we go. Bent nose pliers. Hold on to that loop. That loop only. Okay, wrap. Snip it off and back. Sometimes I like to just lift it up a little bit and then get my pliers in, snip. And then tuck that little part in. Beauteous. Okay, just keep going here. Snap. Get a hold of it with the bent nose pliers. And then, I don't like that. Oh, I see, it's through the loop there. I don't want that. Goodness. All right, that's where we're gonna wrap in, right there. Okay, snip it off and back. Lift it up a tad. I have to lift it up. There we go. Snip it off. Throw that part away. Oh yes, and more of that off. All right, let's tuck that in. There we go. Beautiful. All right, keep going. Bent nose pliers. There we go. I'm getting me a new pair of bent nose pliers because these just seem so bulky and in the way for me. I'm getting like a needle nose, bent nose. See if that works better. One, two, three. Bend it up. Snip it off. Throw that away. And tuck this in. I think more of that's got to get snipped off. This needs to come down into this opening. And there we go. Now I felt it go in. All right. Snip some more off. Sometimes you just gotta fiddle faddle. Fiddle faddle. All right. Here we are so far. Another one. Maybe I should have done part of this. There we go. See what I'm trying to do. So I have two loops here. I just want this loop. This one right here. I don't want this, I don't want that in there. So I'm trying to just get my bent nose, get it on that one only, and then wrap. And I'm going to lift up, get under there, and snip off as close as I can. And then tuck that in. All right. We have 3 more to go, so if you want to fast forward, you're more than welcome. Of course, it's you and you're at home by yourself or with others. Who knows? Fast forward. I know I do. I do, I admit it. I'm like, okay, well, I know I got the gist of what you're doing, so I'm just going to fast forward. I like to watch other people, see what they're doing. See what they're up to and what they're making. Some of them are like, well, they're just extravagant in their designs. And it's like, wow. I don't know. I want to wear something that's elegant and that something that people are going to want to wear, not something that's like just like there's so much going on with it because, you know, we just want to show off how much stuff we can put in it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me maybe, but sometimes you get a little too much going on, and that's what it could be, too much. It just, sometimes less is more. And then you get others that's like, well, let's get our sewing kit out. And then, well, let's sew this part with some beads, and then we're going to do this. I'm like, wowza. I guess I don't know. I'm either too lazy or I don't know. I just don't know. I know how to do simple, you know, like brick stitch and square stitch, and I can do that. I don't know, I just never really actually made a project with it. You know what I really like to get into? Body jewelry. You know, where you got jewelry just dazzling and hanging off your shoulders, or a nice fancy belt, or actually making like jewelry around the bust. Wouldn't that be so cool? That would be cool. That's what I would like to get into. And I'm like, well, I have to get some fabric so I can stitch into the stitch the beads into the fabric. So I'm like, so I haven't done that. I should do that and just see where it takes me. All right, here's our second one. Now, this one, all we have to do is just make a loop. Or make a loop. We've already got our loop. We're just going to wrap it. Get a hold of it. Well, my eyes are deceiving me. I want down, get a hold of it. There we go. And then get down in that groove. There we go. Beauteous. Lift it up. Snip it off. Hang on to it so you don't want it flying into your face. Did that one time. While I was on camera, I'm like, oh, that just came flying at my face. I knew better than that. Hang on to it. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. We have our two sides. Now we want to connect them. I have, oh, look at all the mess. Oh, I don't want all that on. Hang on. Okay. Now we're going to connect these. Open this jump ring. Well, first let's do this. I have a pinch bail. And it's, all of this is antique bronze, but this is antique copper, and I thought it goes well with the red. So I'm going to open up these little pinches here. I'm going to put my pliers inside and then just kind of open my pliers up, and it opens that up. Might have to open it a little bit more. That's as far as my fingers will go. Okay. Now, we're going to put a pinch bail on one side and then bring it to the front and go down inside that hole, and then you just pinch it together. Pinch it together. I like it nice and pinched, nice and tight. And there we have our little bail. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to connect everything. I have this large jump ring. We're going to hold on to it with this side. I'm going to leave this side alone and just use this side to open it. Open. Put this on this side. Put on our bail. Put this on. Close it up. Well, do I want to close it or... Well, I don't know what I want to do. I have... Not quite closed. There we go. I wonder if that's just good enough. That might be good enough. See, I got these so that they can, I have some chain so it can dangle back behind. So I don't want to cover it and just have the chain hang off this. All right, well, I got one dangle made. Let's just keep going. We'll just keep going. See where it takes us. Okay, we're going to make more wrapped loops. Over the top, of course, we don't need a very big loop, so we're going to stick down to the bottom. Make a tiny loop. Oop. All right. Doesn't want to cooperate. It's so tiny. All right. We're going to wrap in that little area right there. And I want it to start up here. You gotta start high. If you don't start high up on where you wrap, it's going to really mess up your loops. And it did anyway. All right, we got 2 loops out of that one. Snip it off. Throw that away. Get in there. And tuck that in. Okay. There's one. We'll do one more. Bend over the pliers, 90-degree angle. We want a small loop, so we're going to stick down to the bottom. Bring the wire up and over. Rotate the pliers. Bring the wire across. Oops, sorry, bumped camera. Stop. There we go. See how it started up high up there? Now, it's just a matter wrap it up. I bought a baby tub for a baby shower, and I filled the tub. I put baby shampoo, baby lotion, a little baby washcloth that has a little elephant. It's like the head of an elephant, and then the stuff, the rag drapes down, kind of like a dress type thing. So that, and then some onesies. So I got all that, and wrapping that. It was awkward, very awkward to wrap. Okay, now I have these 3 chains with jump rings. So I want to open the jump rings. I am going to use these because they're small. I don't know if I'm going to need bigger ones. I don't know. We'll see. Open this up. And then we have, I was supposed to wrap these right onto the chain. But I didn't. I didn't do it. I got to talking, just wrapped. Oops, I was on. And then the chain. Close it up. Want it closed. There's 2. And then here's the 3rd one. Open it up. Put our dangle on. Put our dangle on. Put our chain on. There. There we go. Now, do we want to do this or should we just leave it alone? Now, we got these. They're going to hang back behind it so they dangle below. Put this one in the middle. And then, yeah. All right, now I need 3 more jump rings. 3 jump rings. Okay. Open this up. Slide on the chain. So there we go. And then we're going to put it onto here. Then, is there going to be room to close it? Maybe if we go oh, what happened there? All right. Maybe we won't out just because it's just going to give me problems. I'll use this one. This one's got more of a needle nose to it. Okay, we're going to drop on our chain. Come on. There. Now, bring this back over. Might have to get bigger jump rings. Just want it to come together a little bit more. Here's one. There's one. And then we'll put this one over on the other side. We'll put these two over here. Okay. It's fun working with stuff that is so tiny, isn't it? Yeehaw! All right. Chain number 2. Ta-da! And now we're going to put it on here and then close it up. Closed. There's 2. And now our third one. Number 3. 3. Yes, I can say 3. So you gotta hang on to it like this and open it. Now we're gonna slide on our chain, and then we're gonna slide it on this side of our loop, our jump ring. Let's see if we can close this. Close. There. All right, now let's see how that looks. I like it because it goes with these. They want to hang in front though. They want to go in front, and I don't want it in front. There. They're hanging back. All right, well, let's get our hardware on. I have a couple of jump rings. I don't know why I need jump ring on this side. Just do the big jump ring. All right, we're going to do this jump ring. Open it up pretty good because you want to get this in here. And your necklace. And then close it back up. There we go. Did you hear the click? Isn't that pretty? I've had that sitting around for, I don't know, years. I didn't know when to use it, when I was going to use it, but here it is. You never know. I always hang on to stuff. Like, what am I going to use that big thing? Well, here you are. There we go. And then we have our necklace. Now, just move everything off here. Now I want these to hang. They want to hang in front. I don't want them to hang in front. Maybe I might have to take them off. There's that. Actually, I didn't even need to put a clasp on because it's so long. I think it's 26, 24, 25, 25 inches. That ain't too bad. Not too long. There we go. Turn this over. Oh, do I have it on the backwards? There we go. Yeah, I think these are just going to be a pain in the butt. Into the back. Bring this down so you can see all of it. There we have it. That is our necklace number 2, and I used up all my beads pretty much. I got these 4 pumpkins. These 4 pumpkin beads. I'll open this up so it's not so shiny. I got 4 pumpkin beads, these, and then I have the green ones. We don't know. I have more chain and these. I wonder if I should have used. No. Nah. We'll use them in something else. I'm out of beads. Well, I have these. These over here. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 7 of these left. Maybe I could make a bracelet out of those. Bracelet out of that. But as far as necklaces, we are done for that. No more. Alrighty, people. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. I don't know why. I just have problems, but you know what? That's part of jewelry making. It is. Sometimes it goes smooth sailing, and other times it's like, meh. Oh well. I still enjoy doing it, though. And I'm glad I'm here with you guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to express that to everybody because I don't think I say it enough. I don't think I express that I have gratitude for all my subscribers. So, with that being said, check out my Etsy shop. I did pull everything out of there and revamp it and put some new stuff in there. So if you want to, go over to Etsy, Sparklies26. Until next time, happy beading!